Are you interested in profiling various occupations? Can you relate to people from different backgrounds? Do you have excellent communication and interpersonal skills? Are you an above-average problem solver with the ability to be highly analytical? If you said yes to these questions, the job of Occupational Analyst might be the one for you. An Occupational Analyst studies and evaluates jobs performed in a company or business. They create job or occupation profile descriptions for the company to use for the staff. These analysts also work on occupation classification systems, such as the Organizing Framework for Occupations, or OFO. In such cases, the occupational analyst usually works very closely with various government departments and organizations. The aim is to create standardized definitions and profiles for occupations. Before starting the project, the occupational analyst consults with the client to determine the type, scope, and purpose of the study. They then start their research. To do this, they analyze the activities performed by workers in the various occupations being studied. The type of information they consider includes the duties and tasks expected in the occupation. This means the frequency, duration, complexity, and skill level of tasks carried out. The work environment is also taken into account. This will include whether duties are carried out in an office or an industrial environment, or whether the job requires a lot of outdoor work. The tools and equipment required to carry out the tasks must also be specified. Equipment may include protective clothing. Supervisory relationships are also analyzed, as are the working relationships with co-workers. Lastly, the minimum requirements of the occupation are researched. This involves understanding the qualifications, knowledge, skills, and the abilities needed to perform the job. Based on this information, the occupational analyst will formulate an occupational profile. This will describe critical tasks, qualifications, and skills or aptitudes for a specific occupation. The analyst then clusters and classifies the occupations researched and presents this information to the client, usually in the form of a written report. The analyst will advise management on how to use the occupational profiles for improved recruitment of new staff, as well as for the upskilling of employees. Some occupational analysts may be involved with the development of occupational classification systems. In this role, they design, modify, and maintain systems that provide an organized collection of job descriptions. Occupational analysts spend most of their time in an office environment, researching or communicating with HR staff and company employees. This may be in person, telephonically, or via email. In order to become an occupational analyst, a tertiary qualification in industrial or organizational psychology or human resources management is a prerequisite. Due to the nature of the tasks undertaken, a relevant postgraduate degree is usually required. Occupational analysts employed within the corporate world will carry out other HR duties as well when not involved in occupational analysis. Progression to consultancy work would require gaining recognition through becoming an authority in a particular area of occupational analysis.